Hi, welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. My name's Tim and today we're doing a walk around video of our 2015 MY15 Subaru WRX Premium. We're going to go around this vehicle. I'm going to point out the condition of this car, which is absolutely fantastic. Then we're going to jump inside. I'm going to run you through the styling as well as some of the features as well. Now on the outside, the WRX is the hero car of the Subaru range. It is what it is best known for, and this being Rally Art Blue is absolutely beautiful. This is my favourite colour in the range, and with this design, the updated shape of the front of these is absolutely fantastic. Right into the way that it's got aggressive contours in the front, the darkened headlights, the daytime running lights around the outside, your dark highlights down the bottom with your fog lights just down here, and indicator as well is just really fantastic. HID headlights with headlight washers just down there as well. Coming around the front, even the way the bottom of the front guard cuts in a little bit there with the black honeycomb and your iconic Subaru badge just here. We do have this hood scoop just here, which actually does something. It does ram cold air right into the top of the engine, because mounted on top of our 2-litre intercooled boxer engine is the intercooler. Just mounted right on top, so you get your most cold air just ramming in through there to really get into the engine and work its way best. There are a couple of very minor stone chips as consistent with the age of the vehicle, which have been touched up. Moving around now to our first premium alloy wheel. The styling of alloy wheel just here, the dark against the blue, really sets out nicely with your nice Subaru badge in the middle. Very light gutter rash just here on the outside, but that's about all on that wheel that there is worth pointing out. Moving along the driver's side guard, it's got this contour which drops down and then follows the side skirt around with a bit of a WRX garnish just there. We do have colour-coded side mirrors with built-in indicators as well. Colour-coded door handles with keyless entry and push-button start. Very good to see. We do actually have 2 keys with this vehicle as well, I'd like to point out just quickly. Car has been fitted with darkest legal window tint, which is really good to see. The way the side skirt sort of comes in and out of the door like that is a really nice styling point as well. Once again, adding to the nice aggressive look continuous throughout the car. We do have a nice sunroof as well on top, but we are going to go through that a little bit more when we get inside the car. Stopping at our second premium alloy wheel, this one is in fantastic condition. There's no gutter rash on this one. Once again, pay attention to the styling of this wheel, the way it sits up against the other one. These are 17-inch alloy wheels on this, with our fuel filler cap just here on the driver's side. The way that the lines sort of come around the back of the car with our nice bright red tail lights, that does stand out against the blue very nicely, with our clear indicators cut into the middle of that. We do have our all-wheel drive badge, because obviously Subaru, I reckon the best thing about Subarus is their all-wheel drive system. The way that the engine puts power to all 4 wheels without losing too much go from it is really fantastic. Just opening up the boot, we do have a large amount of space in there, and the boot wants to open itself up once you pop it. It just really goes for it. Just under here, we do have a nice bit of storage just above our space saver spare tyre, which is fitted nicely under there. You do have ample space in the back here. To close this, all you do is just give it a nice little push down. This car does have its nice reverse camera as well, and the black diffuser across the bottom with our quad exhaust tips just really makes the rear end of these cars all that more appealing, with a nice sporty lip just hanging off the back of the tail. Just coming around to our third premium alloy wheel, this one presents very well. There's a very light mark just on the tip of the edge down here, but otherwise presents absolutely fantastically. We do have this nice fin just on top for our radio antenna, much less intrusive than the big old school radio antennas that cars used to have. Coming down this side of the car, there's a couple of, I was going to say it's a bit of hair. I thought there was a very minor mark, but it was actually just a bit of hair. That's the testament to how well this car presents. Besides those couple of very small marks on those 2 wheels, this car is in fantastic condition. Having a stop at our last alloy wheel, this one is also in just as good condition as one of the ones before. No marking on this one whatsoever, with brand new tyres all round on this car. As you come to the front, once again the headlight does dart into the driver's side here with a bit of black to help break it up. So what we're going to do now, guys, we're going to pop the bonnet, we're going to run through the engine bay, the design of the boxer engine, and the power that this car does put out. So by releasing the bonnet cable just there on the driver's side, car's beeping at me because I do have it running and I've got the keys in my pocket. Just lifting up this lightweight hood, which adds to the performance of this vehicle. You do have gas struts to help prop it up. There it is, our boxer engine with our intercooler just mounted on top. Oil filter just here, nice and easy to work on, and really clean and well looked after. So this boxer engine is a 2-litre turbocharged intercooled engine, which is responsible for putting out 197 kilowatts of power and 350 newton meters of torque. 0 to 100 speed is 6.3 seconds, which is incredible for a 4-cylinder engine. Behind this, we do have our 8-speed automatic transmission and all-wheel drive system. This car does have a 60 litre fuel tank for you guys with 8.6 litres of fuel usage combined, which for that performance, that fuel economy is absolutely fantastic. This works out to be around 700 kilometres from a full tank of fuel. This car is also, with its performance, is very safe. It does have a 5-star ANCAP safety rating with 7 airbags as well, which is really good to see. One last thing before I close this, we do have this seal along here, so when the air's coming in through the hood scoop, it's targeted directly at that open intercooler just there. Very well designed. So, whoop, didn't close that down properly, just because it is a lightweight hood. There we go. Now I'm going to jump in the car and we're just going to go through the inside of the car now. Alright, now moving to the interior of our Premium. The inside of this car presents just as well as the exterior. Very, very well maintained vehicle. Over here on the right, we do have a side mirror adjuster, as well as full electric window controls and child lock buttons just down here. Nice long armrest with a bit of perforated leather to help break up the side with our really nice chrome door handles. Moving our steering wheel to the right, we do have carbon fibre trim all around this car. I'll point that out as we go. We've got a button to pop the boot, turn off traction control, control the brightness of our cluster, and our push start button for the car itself. Headlight control on the right control arm with our indicators and fog lights. Over here on the left, we've got our front and rear windshield wiper. Now this does have a really nice sporty racing wheel, which has got leather wrap with red stitching along the inside. Really ergonomic and comfortable to hold. Paddle shifters behind for a bit of a more sportier drive. Over here on the right, we do have our cruise controls and driving modes. And on the left, we do have all of our media with our information for the screen in front of it. Just looking at the screen in front of us, we do have a really nice cockpit style design with that race look going on just in there, which is really good. Moving now to the center, we do have a nice top screen which shows you what the climate control is doing, as well as a boost gauge. You can change the display setting there, and even when you throw the car in reverse, that's where our nice clear reverse camera does appear. It's recessed nicely so you don't get glare on that screen either while you're driving along. Just dropping down from that, we do have more carbon fiber inlay with our touchscreen media unit. Now this media unit does have satellite navigation in it, which is fantastic. Voice control, full Bluetooth, as well as our radios and CD player. Just below that, we do have hard buttons for all of our climate control buttons with temperature, fan speed and mode. Then under here, a little bit of storage with a 12-volt socket. Moving back from that, we do have our automatic gear shifter. Now this you can throw into drive, across into manual mode, which is really good to see. You can just use your paddle shifters as well. You've got your red stitching to go along with this. Back in the park, nice and easy to use. Moving just down from that, dual cup holders with a handbrake. Leather wrap center console with red stitching, opening up nice deep center console there, where you do have 12-volt socket, USB port and auxiliary port as well. Have a look at these seats as well while we're in here. Nice red stitching around the outside, perforated leather on the in the middle to help the air circulate around you. This car does have the premium sound in it for the Harman Kardon system, which is really good to see, and no wear along the inside of the car. The carpet, the dash is all fantastic. What we're going to do now, guys, is we're going to pan up, have a look at our sunroof. So up here we do open up the sunroof like that, and then just by holding the button we can tilt the sunroof, or we can even just press this one and slide it open. Very nice to have, very, very easy to use as well, smooth in its operation. So guys, that's been the inside of our 2015 Subaru WRX Premium. Alright guys, I'd just like to thank you once again for taking the time to watch our walk-around video of our 2015 Subaru WRX Premium. I hope this has answered any questions you've had on this vehicle and given you a really good understanding of the quality of both the exterior and interior of this vehicle as well, and how the features work too. One last thing I'd just like to mention is this car, with the condition it's in and the way that the engine bay's been looked after, it does qualify for our premium mechanical protection plan, which will give you 5 years mechanical protection and 10 years roadside assistance. If you'd like to know more about our premium mechanical protection plan, please click the link in the description below. But otherwise guys, once again, thanks for watching our video. Berwick Mitsubishi, customer service is where we thrive, so please give us a call at 9907 0555.